Welcome to another edition of Quacked right here on Go Island. Derek, it's very exciting because today we find ourselves in the big NY. Nanaimo Bay, that is. Derek, I'm a little concerned with that because I really know nothing about Nanaimo Bay. I know it has golf, boats, and I think a couple of farms.
You're probably right on all accounts.
Did we win?
I don't know.
Well, actually, first I think we have to open the envelope from Kate Bergen inside the next puzzle, clue quiz. Once we open it and read the clue inside, we have 1 hour on the clock to solve it. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
A house has lights, but not always. A house has water in or around it, but not always. And a house is a home, but not always. Over the green and into the blue, a schooner would be helpful for you, but not the kind that holds German wheat beer. One of its inhabitants went a little bit crazy. The other one wanted more money, and the final two loved how the isolation gave them a little bit more room to go a little bit nutty. Get as close as you can to this house and share some of its history with us. Hint, you'll need to recruit some of our sea-bearing friends for this one.
So Derek, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like possibly we might be hitting the waves today in a boat.
It really sounds like that, but what we're looking for, I'm perplexed. Do I look perplexed? Because I feel perplexed.
I'm very perplexed, but all I know is a boat. I'm a little concerned with the boat thing because you know what, 100% of the time I get in boats, I get seasick. Maybe a little in the show today, maybe a little green color. Let's say over the green. Hopefully I get over the green because we have 1 hour on the clock starting now.
Look at me, I'm a clock.
Can I ask you a question? We're looking for something here in Nanaimo Bay. Are you from Nanaimo?
No,
Where are you from?
Bowser.
We have to go find something. And I obviously it's a house, it says it's a house. So my guess is sea-bearing friends, water, we might have to go get on a boat and go somewhere. And I saw a house, it says lights. Isolation. One of the inhabitants went crazy, one wanted more money, and the final two loved the isolation and gave him room to get a little nutty.
It's funny.
It's fun. I think it's very funny too. Any ideas what we might be looking for?
No, I don't. I don't know.
Not at all.
Not at
I
all.
have no idea.
No idea.
A house?
A house. It says a house.
Yeah.
First thing that comes to mind, I'm thinking a lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Is there a lighthouse around Nanaimo anywhere?
Yes, it is. Way down at Schooner Cove.
Schooner Cove.
I think it is. I'm not too sure though.
Do you know the name of the lighthouse is?
No.
No?
No, I don't.
Ballenas Lighthouse, would that be the answer?
There's a lighthouse called Ballenas Lighthouse.
Right.
Where is that?
On Ballenas Island.
So we have to get there by boat.
Oh, you do?
And there's a lighthouse on that boat.
There is. Oh, no, not on the boat. On the island, there's a lighthouse.
Yes, on the island, sorry. Thank you. Apparently don't put lighthouses on boats.
Apparently not.
And so if you're on an island, that would cause what? Isolation, right? Wouldn't it?
It would. That's it.
I think we should go to Schooner Cove. What do you think?
I think we should go to Schooner Cove.
So we're going to Schooner Cove. We're looking for some sea-bearing friends. So I'm guessing that somebody might be expecting us there.
A skipper or a captain or...
A boat vessel of some sort.
That's right. Hopefully bigger than a kayak.
And hopefully they're much more skilled than Gilligan. So it's after Fairwinds, right? Schooner Cove?
I have a feeling this is right, and we just have to go a little bit further.
Sign right here, Schooner Cove.
Schooner Cove Marina.
I think that's where they hold boats, don't they?
Yeah, at a marina.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Much more likely than a golf course.
So that even makes sense too. Over the green. We went over the green.
Golf course.
Over the green to the blue. Schooner Cove. Oh, snap, Kate.
Nice. $10 said she didn't even think of that.
Kate, I'm asking you personally right now. Did you mean that? Over the green past the golf course into the blue, Schooner Cove. Did you?
Yeah, Derek, you owe me $10.
Schooner Cove and Marina. Now we're looking for a sea-bearing friend. Have you ever went to the office here before, Derek?
I have.
You have.
Do I remember how I got in there?
No.
No.
Get as close as you can to this house and share some of its history with us. Now we're talking to people in the streets. Is there a Ballenas Lighthouse?
There
around
certainly is.
here? How far away is it from here?
It's about a 10-minute boat ride. And as luck would have it, we have with us here today one of the foremost authorities on the Nanaimo area, Mr. Dave Scott, who would be happy to answer some questions for you.
Why is it called Ballenas?
Ballenas is a Spanish word, and the original Spanish explorers here, and a fellow by the name of Jose Navarez, and he's the one who named the islands, and originally was called Isle de la Ballenas, which means Island of the Whales. And the reason he named it is he saw whales when he was passing the island.
Well, I've got an idea.
What's that?
Why don't we take the boat?
Yes.
We'll take the nicely done.
Yes.
And we'll see if we can get there in time.
Woo.
Nicely
done. I'm king of the world.
Way to channel your inner DiCaprio there, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. how do we get to Ballenas Islands from here?
Well, we head to out of the cove, past the breakwater, and we head slightly northwest, and Ballenas Islands are probably about 5 miles off Schooner Cove.
And you're saying possibly the calmer it is, the closer you get to the island?
The closer we get to the island, so we should be able to get right in tight today.
What we did, we switched boats to the smaller boat because the smaller boat can get us closer to the shore. They believe that we can get on the island so they can touch the lighthouse. Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I am too. I didn't know we were going to be island hopping today.
So it's up here?
Yeah, straight ahead.
Kate said get as close as you can, Derek.
Indeed.
I don't think we can get any closer than this.
Well, the original lighthouse was not actually on this island. The original lighthouse was built around 1900, and it was on South Ballenas Island. Ballenas Island is actually 2 islands, North Island and South Island. The lighthouse was moved to this island around 1905. 1917 that the existing lighthouse was constructed.
So this thing's almost 100 years old. Kate said get as close as you can, Derek. Look at this, can't get any closer than the front door.
Nice. Anybody home?
Oh, it's not locked.
It's not locked?
It's not locked.
Oh, that's too good to be
We
true.
can actually get inside.
Awesome.
Is that bad? Should we not do this?
No, we should do it.
Okay. Now our clue said that one person went crazy.
And that's true. The first lightkeeper, a fellow by the name of William Brown, he did go crazy here, and he went to what at that point in time they called insane asylum. They had a number of lightkeepers have similar problems, and what they eventually attributed it to is the lights were floating on a bath of mercury. The mercury vapors and in handling the mercury became problematic for the lightkeepers.
Tight fit.
Very tight fit, but you know what? It's a lighthouse.
What else could you expect?
Look at the top floor of the lighthouse. Let's see if we go inside.
Well, that's a small hatch.
A very small hatch. You complete me.
The fellow who wanted more money, he was working here just prior to the war and wanted additional money for an assistant lightkeeper, which they wouldn't give him.
Look at the view. You see everything from up here.
That's probably why they put it here.
You know what? That might be the reason why they chose this location for a lighthouse, because you can see everything. Why didn't I think of that, Derek? 2 other people enjoyed the isolation because it allows them to be a little bit nutty.
As far as them being nutty, I think they just like to be on their own and like to talk to each other, but some people thought that was rather odd because they didn't really care for visitors.
Not bad for our first time on the loose in the noose.
First time in the news, victorious here on Clock, on top of the world, on Ballenas, North Island, at the Ballenas Lighthouse. Today, Derek, we are definitely winners! Lighthouse!
Look at me, I'm a clock.